Psalm chapter 56 verse 3 says, "When I'm afraid, I put my trust in you." As this year comes to an end, it can be intimidating to think of taking on a whole new year with hopes and dreams and making the most of the time that you've been given. We've made it all the way to the end of the 12th month of this year with so many uncertainties, and we're on the brink of welcoming a new year that's going to be full of uncertainties. And in these times, we can let fear rule our minds and we can start acting out in fear. But we know that God has not given us a spirit of fear. So what do we do when we come face to face with the uncertain future and fear begins to grip at your heart? David says, "When I'm afraid, I put my trust in God." I've noticed that every time I find myself in the grip of fear, it's because my trust has moved from God to myself or to someone else or to something else. I know in my head that God is above all and I need to trust Him. But in times of fear, I see clearly where my trust is misplaced. Just a few verses later, David writes in verse 11, he says, "In God I trust. I shall not be afraid. What can man do to me?" He goes from saying, "When I'm afraid, I will trust," to saying, "Because I trust, I will not be afraid." Start your day right, because fear has no place in the heart and mind of a person who has put their trust in God.